Hi.
First off, we are not professional musicians. We are not professional rappers. Or songwriters.
Nope. Or editors.
So we are regular people with minor video editing skills and videography skills that we've learned just throughout college and from each other. This is an experiment to see how difficult it really is to make a full song from nothing. Well, close to nothing. We used a free beat from a friend.
Which we then edited.
Yeah, so starting with making our own song, that meant we had to write, record, mix, master, and produce our own song. This turned out to be difficult. Yeah, true, just go Brit.
I was able to pick up some skills and traits, learning how to make our voices not sound like we're in a dorm room recording a song, and give it some auto-tune, amplify it, and equalize it out so that the chords on each of them look like they would in an actual song that would be produced by a better software and somebody who actually does it. And I would go in with Audacity and I would equalize it, bringing some parts of it down and some up to give it like a more crispness of how the voice should actually sound, while also like lowering the treble of it. Then you'd go back in with the equalizer and bring the treble up naturally without the crispness. After that, you normalize it so that it all kind of sounds like it's on the same line. Then you limit it so that all of your peaks stop at the same point, and you're not. Then once again, it's keeping all the sound and your voice throughout the.
So it can be similar.
Yeah, so it's all similar and it looks uniform. And then from that, it's minor tweaking things to making sure that there's like a little echo behind, not like echo like you would think in a cave, but in a song, like there's always some echo behind it so that it doesn't sound like right in your throat, and it would come out to be somewhat of a song.
Once we got to that, we got to the part that we know how to do, the part that we think is fun and that we've been like learning how to do for a while, and that's making the music video. What's up? We out here. Purgatory Chasm. No, look at me again. Ahmad Mims.
So, music video spot number 1, I guess.
Yeah, we were a little worried that it was kind of bad because it was raining the whole way over here, but it doesn't look so bad.
That's looks good. No jumping or diving off the rocks.
Isn't this a great spot?
Yeah, this is sick.
Isn't this sick?
Mims, $20 if you jump off.
This? Oh, yeah, that's an easy $20.
It's not really raining at all right now. I'd say we grab the
Drone, do it now.
drone and do it now.
Yeah.
I'm a professional vlogger, dude. Vlogger guy. All right, let's go get some equipment.
The music video, we went off to Newport, Rhode Island, where there's some cliffs over the seaside, and he got hypothermia almost.
I'm very sick. I was the only one that actually went in the water. I told him not to go in because it was cold.
Okay. Thank you very much.
A little cold?
No, I said my legs were numb. That's why like I can wear shorts, because my legs just go like numb and then I don't feel anything. Yeah.
Spencer also dropped his phone in a tide pool. That was funny. Thank you.
We wanted to get a couple shots with the GoPro, like picking up out of the water and looking at it. And when I first touched the water, it was freezing. I ended up going into about my knees in it, in the water,
roughly,
which
yeah.
probably wasn't smart, but we got some cool shots out of it. And then the shots that we took with the drone up on the cliff were also pretty cool. And we also just took some regular camera shots up there, looking over the edge of the cliff with us.
Now briefly, we're going to just run through some of the tech that we got to use to make this. There's the Canon 80D and 24 to 70L lens, which are currently on the tripod looking at us. But in addition to that, some of the special things that we got to use were the Mavic Air, which is a great drone.
iPhone 6, waterproof apparently.
I think it's a 7, because the 6 doesn't have.
iPhone 7. I don't know what phone I have. iPhone 7, waterproof.
Yeah.
You
Mavic
put-
Air, tiny little drone, fits in this little thing, and shoots 4K. The whole video is in 4K, which is fantastic. We're super excited that we were able to make something at this level. The GoPro Hero 7 Black, which is what we use for all of those underwater shots, as well as the throwing shots and anything where we were afraid that something might break. This is the Flycam 3000. It's a take on the GlideCam, just a cheaper version. But it worked out really well, as you can see in some of the shots, particularly the ones where we're ghost riding the car. Everything is super smooth, but it still gives it a human feel to it, as if a human is piloting it, unlike sometimes a gimbal, which looks like a crane. Speaking of gimbals, though, we were very fortunate to be allowed to use the DJI Ronin S. Our professor allowed us to use her Ronin S, and that was very helpful. So thank you to her. Last piece of interesting tech that we got to use for this project is we did a 360 video part.
We wanted to get more with it, but the fact that it was raining didn't exactly help when we got there. We set it up for a little bit when we were filming on the bottom of the cliff near like the beach area.
Yeah.
And we got some footage with it when we were editing our stuff in this room, as well as while we were eating at McDonald's.
Best part of the day.
But it looks cool either way, no matter what you do with the 360.
Yeah. Put the 360 headset on and
Yeah.
go to town in VR. Last bit of stuff that we used is all the different programs. You can go ahead and just list those off.
There's Audacity. We used Adobe Premiere. Maybe anything else?
Yeah, I guess so.
Audacity and Adobe Premiere.
One for the music and one for the video.
Yeah.
I think we're good. We should have enough voiceover for whatever we want to do, right?
Yeah.
And
Doesn't have to
we'll
be
just
that
call this a documentary. Sure.